Okay, guys, we're off to another hunt. Got 3 rolls. Been pulling a lot of 23 extra V's out of these rolls. And there's a good chance there's one in here. Or two. Let me get them open. No cheating. Get back here. That's better. Alright. Everybody's got the ends off. No cheating. Tried. He tried. Let's open these up. And same deal. Looking for large cents, maybe a Morgan dollar. Hey, double eagle. You never know. It'd fit in there, but actually, realistically, yeah, we have gotten Indian heads in here. Indian heads, wheat pennies. A lot of 23 extra V's have shown up in this lot. So let's give it a shot off to the microscope view. And we'll get it centered. Make sure that looks good. And it does. Alright, off to the hunt. Looks like a double earlobe on this one. We don't play that game. 22. 78. Copper. 76. Copper. Get that mouse out of the way. And mix them up a little bit. 99 Denver. Looking for the wide AM. Not here. 85 Denver. No issues. 2000. Again, looking for the wide AM. Nope. 22. Nothing. 94. Nothing. 23 Denver. No extra V, but it's got pinstripes. Nothing. 96. Nothing. 03. Nope. 16. Nope. 17. Nope. 22. Nope. 82, small date. Looks like copper. Let's check on the scale. And yes, it's copper. We needed that D to make it worth anything. 1990. There's those scratches here. Nothing going on. Nice looking coin. 77. Nothing. 75. Don't want to know what that is. Oop. Do it in the wrong pile again. I'm doing that a lot. 17. Nothing. 15, nothing. 63 Denver, nothing. 97. And there's Nick on the nose. This falls short. It's got a woody pattern, but nothing crazy. Send that back. 2017. Nothing. 22. Nothing. 78. Denver. Nothing. 92. Looking for a close AM. And that's wide. 24. Nothing. 21. Nothing. 22. Oh. 2020. Nope. 2000. Close AM. No good. 84. Nope. 76. That's copper. 76 Denver. Copper. 07. Nope. 72. Got a bottle cap edging. Off center. Check the reverse. It's just off the collar, off to the copper. 16, nothing. 23, no extra V. Nothing. 81 Denver. Nothing. 05. Nothing. 95. Nothing. 15. Nothing. 06. Nothing. 17 Philly. Nope. 16. Nope. 17. Nope. 1970. Like a large date. Nothing. Copper. 2013. Nope. 21. Nope. 98. Looking for that wide AM. Nope. 73 copper into copper. 22. Nope. 19. Nope. 17. Billy. Nope. 01. Nope. 21. Nope. Number 21. Nope. 75. Copper. 69 Denver. Oh, look at that. We got a nice floater here. Yeah. This is about a, I'm going to give this one a, because of the better quality, this is definitely a 60-70% floater here. I'm going to put that one aside. Yeah, definitely a floater. Not a full floater, 60-70%. I'll put it aside. 79. They are kind of collectible. Kind of. 2. 2000. Off center. And close AM, no good. 14. Oop. 15. Nope. 07. Nope. 95. Denver. Nope. Excuse me. 24. Nope. 87. Mess. 22. Nope. 2019. Weak cladding. No, get rid of that. 82, large date. See if that's copper. Yes, it's copper. 70 Denver. Copper. 77. Copper. 2000. This one's got a really nice feel. Little scratch there off the chin. Let's hope. Please be a wide AM. Nope. Other than little cladding wear there on that post or the handrail, whatever. And along the collar on the bottom. This thing wouldn't really grade, but it'll grade, but nothing to write home about. It's a better look in 2000. put it aside. It's got too many nicks. You know, these coins are like on the fence. You know, with the might have a little crack on the top of that building. Other than that, it's not worth getting graded. It might be a let's say $1 coin. So, you know what? So what do you do? You send it back to the bank? Yeah. Like, I'll just say, yeah, just let it go. 71. Well, those are tough. If it was flawless, I would consider doing something with it. You're trying to sell it or something. Still, to get it graded, you're not going to cover that grading fee. It's a shame. Somebody just take a quick look at it and see, you know, hey, that's better than this grade. You have to sit there and I think it's almost extortion. I know they got a service and they got to get paid for what they do. You know what? You could clearly see if something's flawless, it's flawless. Actually, this 97's got bad toning, staining, whatever, inconsistent toning, but pretty much the field is clean. You know, and you know, same with the back. But can you get this graded? No. You can, but it's going to cost you more than the coin. I mean, it could be this actually. You got a little blistering of the cladding. That brings it down over by the nose. It's a nice looking coin. Back to the bank. Let someone else find it. 74. Another nice looking coin. Off to the copper pile. 2003. Back to the bank. 23. Can't tell. To the bank. 2020. Oh 05. Worn die. Back to the bank. See what we got here. 70s. Got a small date. Off the copper. 2016. Let's pause this from. Alright, we're back. 96. $18.80 copper. Copper. 21. Nothing. 06. Nothing. 07. Nothing. 95. Doubling. I look for doubling on these 95s. Nothing there. 14. Nothing. 23. What happened here? There's a PMD. The coin is squished. Yeah. Not really bad. Hey, maybe struck through grease, but I think it's more or less just a squished coin. Back to the bank. 97. Nothing. 16. Nothing. 18. Nothing. 88. Nothing going on. 94. Nothing. 22. Nothing. 23. Nothing. 93. Nothing. 2011. Off centered. Nothing. 71. Somebody's hair. 71. Nothing. 19. Nothing. 86. Nothing. 2020. Nothing. 73. A nice toning on this coin. That field is nearly flawless other than that 2 scratches by the chin. A scratch across the head. 73. Copper. 72. Copper. 78. Copper. 23. Back to the bank. 84. Almost to the collar. Well, to the collar, but nothing. He's got this woody pattern, but nothing severe. No cuts. You see something like this, shoot a cut here and there, but not that one. 15. It would be nice. I haven't found a cut in a while. 83. Another one off center. I got a crack at the bottom of by the initials there. It's definitely clad. Let's just check it. The strangest things have happened. It's clad. 1880. Copper. Another 83. There's got blistering everywhere. And loaded up with blisters. It's definitely Quad. Check it anyway. 2.6. 92. It's a wide AM. It should be. And that field looks clean. A few nicks. But, back to the bank. 14. Nothing. 16. It's got that shield mark on the top, not severe. Back to the bank. 20. Nothing. 17. Some kid chewed it. Oh, I don't know. Looks like teeth, don't it? Could be teeth. They don't bite pennies. That'll hurt you. 1980. Copper. Boy, I'm getting skunked again. 73 Denver. Very nice toning. Very clean field other than above the Liberty there. Nice looking coin. It's got issues on the back, the reverse. It's nice toning, that's about it. It's got that debris on his head. I don't know if that's a scratch or part of the collar. I've seen that. Looks like a squiggle line. Struck through material there in the back of his head. I mean, technically, it could be, but it could be a mark too. It looks like it's raised. This is definitely struck through some sort of material there on behind Lincoln's ear. This may warrant a closer look. So we're going in. Going in. Bear with me while I focus. Got a chip on the chin. You see that? Looks like a seagull on his head. I've seen that before. That happens from the collars when the guys cut the collar. And actually, it's like a shaving. So that's definitely struck through material on this coin. It's really not severe, but it's there. Look on the reverse quickly. Up close. No other issues. I mean, it definitely warrants keeping it aside because it's struck through material. I may list it on eBay, but I'm just going to hold it on the side here for now. Just because. Let's get that microscope back up where it was. I'll focus back in. Should have got a clear focus. 91. Yeah, it's tough when you get that struck through material coins like that. You know, it's like your call, but it definitely is. So maybe we'll put it on eBay. We'll see. 2000. Close AM. No good. 03. Actually, I got it. too close. Shift it up a little bit. It's just too close. $20. Nothing there. 2020. Oh, doesn't look like they're out of focus here. There we go. Nothing there. 17. Nothing there. 21. Nothing there. 12. Nothing there. 4. Nothing there.
There's some nickels. Oh.
69D. 69 Denver. My son just got me nickels. Alright. Oh, do we have a floater here? Take a better look at this one. Yeah, you can see the lines. Here on the right angle, it floats. And I'm more or less looking at that FG is vacant for the most part. There's a slight bump there, but as far as floaters go, this is really nice shape. Nice toning. 69 Denver. Minimal amount of scuffs and wear. Yeah, it's a floater. So it's 69 floater. 85%, close to a 90% floater. That's a good one. I've had better. Actually, I've had better, but that's still classified, in my opinion, as a floater. I think my next hunt's going to be nickels. Kind of excited about that. I haven't done nickels in a while. 85. $99. Come on, give me a wide here. No, not here. Weak cladding. 17. What's going on with you? Again, weak cladding on the 17. Really crisp lines, but looks like it was struck without cladding. Interesting, but not that interesting. Definitely, planchet got very weak cladding. I'm gonna put it aside just because not very common. 23. All right. 22. 23. Excuse me. 23. Hey, no extra V's in this batch. Let's see. We're not done yet. Let's see. Maybe this one. 23. That would have been a nice one. But it's not. It's staining. Over here. 85. No. And 2020. Nope. a 17. That's ratty. You know, just want to do the comparison between the 17s here. That one, it even has a spike head on there, I believe. Look at all the lettering is kind of rounded off, and you know, you could see it was struck through clatter. Here, everything is sharp, very sharp. Date, Liberty. So this coin on the bottom was struck without cladding. This isn't something that was worn off. It gives it that little bit of interest. See, like, look at the states. If I put this on top, see how the bottom coin has a lot of edging detail. This has like a scalloped edging on the lettering. A lot cleaner looking. So, just pointing that out. Definitely, I would definitely. I'm gonna put this one on eBay just because it has a little gouge on the front, on the obverse. Yeah, the top there. But you know, it was struck through. It was struck on a planchet that had no cladding. It also has a little bit of a spike head through the W. It's interesting, and more so the pronounced detail on the lettering, on the obverse and reverse. It just more so on the reverse. That, do that again. I just find it interesting that the states, if you look at the bottom of the T, it has like a scalloping on the bottom. I guess that was the way it was intended to look. But when you strike it through the cladding, all that disappears. And the A too. You see the scalloping at the bottom of the A. That makes this coin interesting. To me, anyway. Alright, we're going to put it aside and do our recap. Alright, recap. 2017, we just looked through the cladding. We have 69 Denver with the floater. I'd say a 90%er, high 80s. I like to give them a percentage. I don't think I'll ever see 100. And then the 73 Denver with struck through material on the head behind the ear. And it's got a nice bottle cap edging too. So that's a nice coin. The reverse is a normal strike, but it's clean. There's a little ding by the E and E pluribus. For the most part, it's a nice looking coin, and then struck through material. We got that one, and then finally, the other 69 Denver with a hard hit on the shoulder and on the chin. But it's retained a lot of the not luster, but the coloration. It's also a pretty impressive floater. This one's actually probably better than the other one. The other's 69. You look at the two. That group's got more of a, well, the one on the bottom's got a full float on the left. The top one does too. So anyway, 269 floaters, 17 clad issue, and then the nice 73 with the structured material. Alright, that's what we got on this hunt. It was interesting. A little variety coins and mint errors and mishaps. So that's it for this hunt. I hope you enjoyed it. Hit the thumbs up if you did. I think I'm going to switch over to nickels now. So keep watching for that. We'll be back shortly. Take care.